easily. First delivery to him on the way. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Guys, we take a look at the home nine as they take the field tonight. They did get the win last time out, but it hasn't been the best week for them as they've won just twice in their last 6 tries. Cowan, the runner at second with one away. And he couldn't get him to chase the 0-2 fastball. It's 1-2.
I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last 3 pitches. The book on him is that he hits the away pitch pretty well, and he just saw 3 in a row out there.
So does he go back out there again?
No, Matt, I expect him to mix it up. Most catchers won't call for the same location.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Lee Smiley. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. The 0-1. High in the air out to center field. Hidalgo is going to get there. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Here's the catcher, Francisco Cervelli. An error allowed him to reach base in his last appearance. The 1-2. Sent in the air out to straightaway center. Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. The run comes across to score, and they jump ahead 1-0. Digging in to try it again, Mariano Esquivel. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. The 1-1 home. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Smiley has a read on it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Ready for another chance? Lee Smiley. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Hit to short. Flint is right there. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7. Striding in once again, Mariano Esquivel. He flew out in his last at-bat. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Smiley is after it. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning. Ready for another shot now, Lee Smiley. And his guys are looking to erase that donut on the scoreboard with the runner in scoring position.
Yeah, Matt, they've been really shut down so far in this one. They've had runners on base, but haven't been able to string anything together.
He's ready. Here's the 1-0. This is lifted out to left. Urban moves over, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now.
Well, they've taken care of business so far in the first half of this 4-game set, winning both and making it look easy, too. We'll see if they can.
MLB The Show. So digging in now, Lee Smiley. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. High chopper over to first. Hernandez scoops it up, and the throw just does beat him at the bag, so the side is retired. So a relatively routine.
Leading off for the 51, third baseman, Bill.
Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Smiley is in pursuit, looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Digging in for his second at-bat, Lee Smiley. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Swing and a miss on a pitch below the knees. 1 strike.
You know, we saw these guys around the cage during batting practice, and they told us they were going to be aggressive. I think this is getting a little ridiculous. They better watch themselves. If they don't start putting balls in gaps, this guy's going to find himself in the 8th inning cruising.
Off off-speed pitch, and this one runs in and nearly gets him here. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. Inside and a hair low. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes.
Well, he kind of got caught chasing the first 2 pitches out of the strike zone. But I think he's caught on to their game a little bit right now. 2 tough pitches that he took with 2 strikes. And
he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Digging in once again, Michael Ramiro. He singled his last time up.
Michael Ramiro.
Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch pulled toward right center field. Smiley sprinting after it, and the inning is over. 1 hit, 1 left. Ready once again, Lee Smiley. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Lee Smiley.
From the belt, the pitch. A ball and no strikes.
These are the moments in the game that can sway it one way or another, why you get a W or a loss right here. Leadoff man on, heart of the order coming up. Guy out on the mound has got his work cut out for him.
This is on the ground over to first. And that's a base hit. So the no-hit bid ends here in the 7th. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now. They finally break through for their first hit of the ball game, so the no-hit bid will end right here.
Yeah, Matty V, and this is when you start thinking about that no-no. You get into the 7th inning, Dero. As a pitcher, you start looking ahead to what might happen.
And that donut stares at you from an offensive standpoint as well. This guy's had his A game. You can't deny the fact that he's pitched a heck of a game, but from an offensive standpoint, you never stop grinding to get a crooked number up on that board.
Esquivel moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number 1. Throw won't get him.
We'll see if moving up to third pays off for him. He didn't have to tag and go for third, but now he can score a lot of different ways. Doesn't have to be a hit.
Line to the right side. Catch is made here in right, and here comes the runner from third. Now it's cut off. A throw to the plate, and not in time as the run scores.
Well, that wasn't your standard sac fly hit. It was hit pretty low and hard, so it wasn't a given they were going to send it. But they did, and they added. Him to get on base, the chances of him scoring and tying this game become a lot greater.
But he won't have to worry about a throw. Ball 4. First and second now with 2 away.
The catcher, number 14.
So a crucial moment here, and standing in Lorenzo Velasquez, and he does so representing the possible go-ahead run. Shot weakly to the left, and he'll just slap the tag on the runner between second and third. At the plate, Randall Long. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Drives it out to deep right center field. Smiley on the move. He's not going to have a play on it, and this might bring home the runner from first.
Everyone knows that this guy's numbers are not where he wants them to be.
Digging in and looking for more, Frank Hernandez. He went deep earlier, and he's 2 for 4 to this point. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Smiley is there. Makes the catch, but the runner from third breaks for home. And they'll extend their lead even further as the runs in to score from third. It's an 8. Digging in the switch hitter, Lee Smiley. He'll swing it from the left side right here. Swing and a miss, but he's right on here. 1 strike.
I know he's well aware of the fact he can't tie this with 1 swing of the bat, but maybe he's trying to ignite the boys by driving something out of the ballpark.
And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him.
You know, Dero, as a pitcher, that could be so frustrating. You're taught to try to go out there and make quality pitches, and that was a real... that turned into an infield single.
Yeah, at the end of the day, he's smiling. That hitter's smiling.
And he's into second safely with a stolen base. Striding into the box, Max Kepler. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Ground ball sent back up the middle, and that'll get by into center field for a base hit. He'll come home with it. But the throw will be well up the line as he scores easily.
And these home fans are getting a little spoiled as they take the first 3 of this 4-game homestand. They might want to break out the brooms for the next one as they look to finish off.
Welcome to MLB. Digging in now, Lee Smiley. Couple of hits for him in 4 trips to the plate last night. Curveball taken outside to begin the at-bat. Ball 1. Fellas, are home 9 as they begin play here this evening. They've been hot of late, winners in 4 straight.
Yeah, Matty, without question, this team is on a roll offensively, defensively, from the pitching standpoint. If they can steal this one again and continue this winning streak, it'd be special.
Boy, D-Roll, this team's playing some really good baseball right now. When you get on a roll, you like to continue that roll, and if they could pull off this one and keep that streak going, they'd feel awfully good about themselves.
And they'll back him off a bit with a fastball in, but it's 3-1 now. And this is taken for ball 4, so it's a 2-out walk here in the top of the first.
The hitter was dug in looking for something to hit, but he would have needed a telephone pole to hit that thing. Wait.
Runners on the move for second. In there, now the throw. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease. Here now the 2-2. This is line to left. That's in there. Base hit. As he arrives at second without a play, as they jump ahead with a run scoring on the play. So coming to the plate, Lee Smiley. No official at bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one. First offering on its way. Now a bunt attempt here. And the throw goes to first, so the sacrifice works that time. Here's the catcher, Francisco Cervelli. He popped out in his first trip.
Francisco Cervelli.
Swing and a ball hit out toward right center. Smiley giving chase. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. So they pick up no. So striding forward now, Lee Smiley. He successfully laid down a sac bunt in his last plate appearance. Here's the 0-1 pitch. And this one's in the dirt. Ball's there, and he is out. Good throw. 1 out, nobody on. Drilled right back up the middle. Ramiro comes up with it. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
The catcher, number 28, Randall Long.
Lifted in the air to shallow center field. Smiley moving forward. He can't get there as it falls in. And they'll have runners at the corners following the 1-out single.
Man, he's seeing it like a beach ball right now. Even his soft contact is finding holes there.
He's making it near.
Now in the box, Lee Smiley. 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far. Here's the first pitch to him. 0-1 the count. Smiley has a history in coming through in the clutch moments, of course. It's always a little bit of a debate whether or not being clutch is actually a trait that a player possesses. But with him, there's no denying it. We've seen him deliver in big moments repeatedly throughout his career. It just seems he elevates his game somehow when the pressure is on.
Yeah, Matty, he has definitely put that debate to rest. He has absolute ice water in his veins.
Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2. Now at the plate, Lee Smiley. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. That's lifted the other way out to left. Urban is there. 1 quick out to start inning number 9. An 8-0 shutout this evening. Reno jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Steve Fitch.
A coach admonishes a hitter about pitch selection. A player who lacks plate discipline will likely get dismantled by top-notch major league pitching. A summons to the manager's office is a rare invite. A player may wonder for what reason he has drawn his manager's attention. It begins to become clear that in this case, it is an attitude check. A smart manager will exercise diplomacy when possible. A quick affirmation and the player is dismissed.
Now on your home. Set to get his evening at the plate started, Lee Smiley, batting just a notch below 300 so far on the season. Fellas, you take a look at our homestanding ball club as they come into this one tonight. They come in playing reasonably well of late, though they have dropped their last two in a row.
Yeah, Matty, I know they lost their last game, but you know as well as I do, in this sport, you have to have short-term memory. You have to let it go. They can get it going back in the right direction today.
Count is 1-2 now. The 1-2. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. Bases are empty here with two men out. Oh, and this just jumps off the bat here as this is to deep straightaway right field, and you can pretty much forget about this one. That is a long home run. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Third home run for him on the year, and that will break the seal early here. It's quickly 1-0.
Well, he was on cruise control, just needing one more out to get out of the inning, but he came up with a plan. Base is empty. He didn't have to think about shooting one to the opposite field or shortening the swing to move the runners. He just wound up and let her rip. A solo shot is the result.
Settling in now, Steve Ramirez. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Left fielder, Steve Ramirez.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Smiley is there. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. A chance now to take a look at how the home team lines up in this one. Dero, give us what you have on this lineup.
Batting third, second baseman.
The windup and the 0-1. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Kepler's there for it, and that retires the side. So they breeze through this half.
Batting fifth, center fielder, Guillermo.
From the stretch. Lifted into center field. Smiley is there, and he makes the catch for the second out. Trying to pick things up where he left off, Lee Smiley. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here.
It'll be interesting to see if they use that changeup in this at-bat. That last at-bat, that was a changeup he hit for a home run. I'm going to see if this time they don't go to more fastballs and curveballs.
Behind 0-2 now. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Now at the plate, Lee Smiley comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. And a fastball just a bit high. Ripped down the line, but a foul ball, 1-1. Montano at third with 2 away. Grounded softly to the right. Colon gonna have to hurry. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. Lee Smiley will stand in again, but first we'll flash you back to the very first inning of the ball game. And here you go, a solo home run that had him off and running early on. Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes.
This game is getting interesting real quick. And the last thing you want to do on the mound is fall behind. Needs to get back.
Meanwhile now, this is a drive out to straightaway right field, and it's going to get out of here. A home run. So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field, his second of the game, and it's now a 6-1 ball game. Now at the plate, Guillermo Valenzuela. And they're down to their final 4 outs here, Dan.
Yeah, that's not looking too good for them right now, Matt. They've got a significant hill to climb, but they've got to take it one bat at a time. A couple of guys get on,
and the right fielder is there to make the catch, and the inning is over. Coming to the plate now, Tomas Santiago. He flew out in his last at-bat. Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. Montano is there, and quickly 2 are gone here, and it's not looking good for the home 9. And tonight's ends at a 6-2 finish. Reno wrap up their 20th road win of the season. Brandon Woodruff earns the win, his second. So that just about does it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way on over to the show. The game's future. In now, Lee Smiley. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Lee Smiley.
Here's the first pitch to him. A swing and a miss at the big curveball. Fellas, you take a look at the home side here as they take the field this afternoon. They come in a bit of a rough patch. They've dropped 4 in a row, and he's back easily. Montano leads off first with 1 away. And another snap throw to the bag, keeping particularly close tabs on him. And again, he'll snap one over to first, being especially careful here. Pitch out, 1-1. Nothing doing. Now a snap move over to first, and he just manages to get his hand in. Runners on first with 1 down. Grounder down the line at third, but a foul ball, 1-2 now. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Batting third.
The windup and the 0-1. Belted high and deep into right center. Smiley going back to the track. but he can't get to this one. It's off the wall. And he is into third with a 2-out triple.
And that triple could not.
That'll bring in Guillermo Heredia now.
Center fielder, Guillermo Heredia.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Sent in the air out to straightaway center. Smiley is under it, and that's the third out. So a run on 2 hits, no errors. Digging in to try it again, Lee Smiley. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Hit in the air down the right field line. And foul. Bases are empty, 1 man out. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. A splitter, but he started it too low as it bounces up to the plate.
I think if he executes that pitch on the corner instead of off of it, he probably gets some pretty weak contact, if anything. He jammed him pretty hard on the previous pitch, so my bet was he was going to try to cheat on the inside part, thinking it might be coming again.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Lee Smiley. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. First offering on its way. Starts things with a splitter outside for ball 1. Kawada benefits from the fact that he throws a lot of strikes, doesn't walk many batters. However, there have been occasions where he's been hit around a bit.
And that's one of the keys when you're managing a guy like this. If he's on, you're going to see him attack hitters, and when he's not, he's more prone to giving up base hits, so you have to have the bullpen ready if it's one of those days that he doesn't have it.
And a good comeback fastball there. It's 2 balls and a strike. The 2-2. Pulled toward right center field. Colon over to his right. He's got it 1 away. Digging in and looking for more, Christian Colon. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far.
Christian Colon.
Lifted in the air out to center field. Harper has a play. 2 gone. Ready for another chance? Lee Smiley. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Smiley.
First delivery to him on the way. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
This game is getting interesting real quick, and the last thing you want to do on the mound is fall behind. Needs to get back in the strike zone right here.
Oh, and he leaves that one right over the plate as this is sent high and deep out to right center field. And it is gone. A home run. So a 3-run shot to right center field. Home run number 5 on the year, as this is now a 7-run ball game. The long ball is playing in this one. That was the 4th blast of the game so far for this lineup. Dan Dero, what are your thoughts on what they're doing as a team?
Well, this game had its moments, but it got out of hand pretty quick. Always nice when you could coast to a 6-run win. Save your closer for another day and let
MLB The Show's digging in the switch hitter, Lee Smiley. He had a homer in the ball game yesterday afternoon. And a good fastball there, but this just misses the zone for ball 1. Guys, we take a look at the home 9 as they take the field tonight. They come into this one in need of some kind of spark to turn them around as they find themselves in the midst of a 5-game slide.
Yeah, I get it, Matty. The team's on a moderate losing streak right now. Can't be happy with the way they've played, but they have to find a way to relax a little bit. Everybody goes through these little stretches, these little valleys throughout the course of a long season. This team should right itself, and it needs to start today.
And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right. The 1-2. still 1-2.
Batter's going to have to find a way to regroup right there. That caught too much of the plate. He knew it. He missed it. He might not get another opportunity to put the ball in play.
And just a masterful job of pitching here as he strikes out the side in order. Striding in once again, Lee Smiley comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. That's wide, 2-0.
That's a good approach when you're facing a young arm you might not be too familiar with. Take a look at a few and see what he's got. Now he's got himself ahead in the count.
2-1 now. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Great AB so far. I'd really like to see this guy work a walk and get on base for this team. Maybe give them a shot of confidence that they got a shot to get back in this one.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Lifted the other way out to left center. Motter will stay with it as he backs up and puts it away. One gone. Now at the plate, Lee Smiley. He flew out in his last at-bat. First offering on its way. And this pitch just about saws him off as he can't get extended at all. It's strike one.
I mean, that's just an awesome curveball right there. A 12-6 breaker with nasty downward tilt. You know, the game's getting back to that good four-seam fastball breaking ball instead of the sinker slider guy.
He pulls this one into right. He dives. Did he catch that? He did. What a play there for the first out.
One of the keys to being a great outfielder, not being afraid to sacrifice your body. Terrific diving catch there that he made look a lot.
Digging in once again, Guillermo Heredia. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. The 2-1. Sent in the air out to straightaway center. Smiley has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first out. Ready for another shot now. Lee Smiley. They're quickly down to their final 4 outs here tonight. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck.
That's just a great pitch right there. Great execution. He just got that hitter to think that pitch was knee-high. Nasty diving out of the zone.
Getting late, 4-2 our score as we play the 8th inning. Off the plate that time and a little high. It's even at 2-2. This is on the ground over to first. A flip to the pitcher covering as that will retire the side. Nothing doing here. 4-2 the final score tonight. The Rainiers jumped ahead in the 7th inning and never gave the lead back. Welcome to now batting, Lee Smiley, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
Loves hitting left-handed off of right-handed pitchers, hitting over 300 against right-handed pitching.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Sams is there, and it's a very quick inning as the side is retired. Standing in now with runners in scoring position, Dudley Cordova, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Hit in the air out to center field. Harper is there as he makes the catch, and they'll stepping up to the plate, Guillermo Valenzuela, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. In the air to right center and carrying well. Way back there now, and gone. Home run.
Wow, not every call is going to go your way. And there are some pitchers that pitchers think are
ready now. Guillermo Heredia. He comes in 0 for 1 on the day thus far after reaching on an error his first time up. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Heading after it is Kepler, and that's the third out. So they pick up a run on 2. Taylor Motter steps into the box. He drew a base on balls his first time up. The 1-1. Lifted in the air out to center field. Smiley has a read on it. 1 down. Leading off the inning, Lee Smiley, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Smiley.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. This is line to left. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So the 4th inning opens with a leadoff single.
Dan, that can't bother you too much as a pitcher. Guy swinging first pitch.
No, one of the things you want to do, D-Rose, you have to try to get ahead with the first pitch. You want to throw one of the first 2 pitches for strikes. Unfortunately, sometimes when you bring the ball in the strike zone, you're bound to give up some base hits, but hopefully he can minimize the damage here.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch out. Jesus Aguilar becomes the first out of the inning.
Right fielder, Max Kepler.
Line towards center field. And that'll get down for a base hit.
Man, I thought this at bat was over. Down 0-2. He's able to work himself back into a hitter's count 2-2, and he's able to find a knockout there.
Now batting.
Digging in for his second at bat. Wiggins, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. The 0-1. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Heredia is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. And next to bat will be Jacob Brugman. 2 men on, 2 away here in the 4th. Grounded to the right.
Hang on, right there.
He lays out, but he can't make the play, and it's through into right.
Boy, this is a big inning, Bruin. How about back-to-back-to-back singles? The bags are loaded, and he is in deep trouble.
Yes, he is. No doubt about it. Nothing fires you up more than knocking the donut off your bat on the on-deck circle and realizing all the pillows are taken right now. Major traffic. You got to stay within yourself, not try and do too much and get a pitch in your zone.
Shortstop, Ken Harper.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Sams waits on it. He's got it, and that'll get him out of the jam. So they load the bases on. Coming to the plate now, Mike Margema. He popped out in his first trip.
Margema.
Fly ball out toward left center field. Smiley is in pursuit, and that retires the side. Pretty painless happen. Ready once again, Lee Smiley. He'll try and get things started as we begin inning number 6. Here's the first pitch to him. A little bouncer, but that one rolls foul. Down and away, ball 1.
These are huge innings for a team's morale. The pitcher wants to go out and throw that shutdown inning up and get the boys back swinging the bats again with a chance to capitalize and even extend this current lead.
And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Swing and a little tapper. Here now the 2-2. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Conklin looks up. Gone to lead off the inning. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. 6th home run on the season for him. As they get one back, it's 3-1 now.
I guess the pitchers haven't been talking in the dugout because it looks like they've learned nothing about this guy. He's torched them for 4.
Now at the plate, Lee Smiley. He'll swing it from the left side right here. First offering on its way. Very weakly on the ground. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. 2 out with the possible go-ahead run at first. Bounce to first. Reined in. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Digging in, Stephen Conklin. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Smiley sprinting after it. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the 2nd out. Lee Smiley will stand in yet again as we flash you back to the middle innings. This was a turning point here. A solo home run that was really one of the key at-bats of the ballgame to this point. As a look, now the pitch. Fouled away. Runners off for second. Pitch outside. The throw is going to be far too late. That's a stolen base. Diaz leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. A swing and a ball to left field. That's going to get down for a base hit. And now this is thrown wildly, just getting it into the infield.
Boy, there's a bullet base hit right there, but you have to hold there, D-Row, to make sure that gets through and isn't caught for a line drive double play.
Yeah, you have to play the game right there and respect the infield and respect the line drive. I know he wants to get a ribby for his buddy, but that's the way the game's played.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Jesus Aguilar. His day at the plate hasn't amounted to much. Meanwhile, this ball gets down. It's a base hit. And a big RBI there as the run scores to make this a 2-run game now. Now to the plate, Max Kepler. On the night, he's 2 for 4 with a pair of singles.
Dan, that's a huge insurance run right there. Has to feel good as a hitter right there to not only get a ribby knock, but to give your team a little bit of breathing.
It does, and to make sure pitcher go out there with a little bit more free and easy frame of mind instead of going in a 1-run game where every pitch is so important. You're 1 pitch away from a solo tying the game up. That's not the case now.
And he struck him out. So a good pitch there, and now they're going to need to string some hits together in this last at-bat. A 6-4 finish in tonight's affair. The Aces came through late, taking the lead in the 8th to secure the victory. Steve Fitch notches his 3rd win of the Minor League Baseball is live and on. Stepping up now, Gustavo Mota. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. The 1-2. Sent out to straightaway center field. Smiley moves over. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. So a fairly painless. Now at the plate, Lee Smiley is back in the starting lineup for this one after sitting out last night's game. First offering on its way. Ripped down the first base line. But a foul ball here, 0-1. Guys, you take a look at our visiting club as they enter play here this evening. They come in the midst of a stretch where they've dropped 6 of their last 9.
Yeah, guys, dropping yesterday was a heartbreaker without question. But you know what? You find a way. You show up to the yard today, you get out of the cab, and you watch countless hours of video, and you try and formulate a game plan to get this back to 500. 1-1 to start the road trip, and you're moving in the right direction.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Jesus Aguilar. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Carmona is over just a few steps to his right as he takes it for out number 2. With a moment now, let's have a look at the home team's starting lineup. Dero, what's the word on this club as they start the new month?
Well, Matt, going into this, looking at both lineups, they're both hot right now and they can both swing the bats. We probably got a slugfest on our hands. What pitcher's going to make the big pitch? A big spot, execute something to get his team off the field. Otherwise, probably a team with the last at-bat's going to win this one.
Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Key is there as he makes the catch, and they'll tightrope out of danger as he. So stepping in, Peter Morales. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Easy fly ball into shallow center field. Harper has got it, and the side is retired. So no runs, no hits, no errors. Into the box now, Lee Carmona, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. The 1-2. And he connects with it. This one's hit deep out to left center field. It gets down, and that'll be extra bases on their first hit of the game. And they'll have runners at second and third following the one-out double.
That's how quickly things can change in this crazy game. The pitcher was upset about the call.
So coming to the plate, Carlos Medeiros, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Hit in the air toward the gap in right center. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. Striding into the box, Lee Smiley. He reached on a single in his first try. From the stretch, the knee buckler, and he swings and misses at it.
Hey, if I'm on the mound right now and I get a swing and miss like that, I'm bouncing it even further, throwing it even higher. I might pick up the rosin bag and throw that and see if I can get a swing and a miss.
So he goes back-to-back with the same pitch and got him to chase it both times. He's clearly not picking up that pitch very well.
So he was confident doubling up. Does he triple up on it?
It's always tough to go back-to-back-to-back. It's not a good idea to show a good hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row.
Sent in the air out to straightaway central. Mota patrolling center makes the play, 1 out. Stepping into the box, Lee Smiley. He flew out in his last at-bat. Sent on the ground out to second. To his left, Key on to first, and very quickly 2 are gone in the home 5th. Standing in, Peter Morales. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Lifted in the air to center. Moving under it, Smiley. 2 down. Digging in now, Lee Smiley. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest. No balls and a strike to count. And facing right-handed pitching so far this season, Smiley is hitting over .330. Nothing to scoff at, clearly.
You want to talk about having a career season, Matty. This guy's batting average is through the roof, one of the best in the business. And maybe more importantly, his OPS is through the roof as well, which means he's doing it with damage.
And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. Here's Jeffrey Marte now. It was a walk in his last trip. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Lifted in the air to center. Moving under it, Smiley. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Excellent work putting the finishing touches on this one. Picking up save number 30 now on the year. Nice job from him.
3-2 the finish in tonight's game. The Reno Aces with their 50th. The game's futures. Digging in the switch hitter, Lee Smiley. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
Loves hitting left-handed off for right-handed pitchers. Hitting over 300 against right-handed pitching.
Well, you take a look at our visiting club as they take the field tonight. They came out on the losing end last time out and are in a bit of a skid. In fact, and the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. Set to get his evening at the plate started, Vic Key, and it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. Pulled toward right center field. Smiley, well, range to his left and put it away. 2 down. Striding in once again, Lee Smiley. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. And it's fouled away. And it's quickly 0-2. Too high. 1-2. Well, if you love pitching and defense, this has been a game for you. Are you happy with that, Dan?
I think this continues for a while, Matt. Both of these pitchers are throwing very well, throwing strikes, having good command of their off-speed pitches. This is going to be one of those low-scoring affairs.
Swing and a hot shot toward third. And that is down, as that could be 2 bases. Wiggins is on his way home. Now the relay home. And they're not going to get him. He's in there at the plate.
The pitcher was spotting his pitches effectively until now, working the edges, painting the corners, but he left this one right over the plate, and it cost him with an RBI extra base hit right there.
Slapped hard the opposite way, but he'll barely have to move out there and right as he hauls this one in for the second out. Max Kepler the next to grab a bat. The 0-1 pitch. This is popped up. Throw on to Carter gets him to retire the side. A run on 2 hits, and stepping in and ready for another shot, Jeffrey Marte. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Lifted in the air to straightaway center. Smiley moves over, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Digging in to try it again, Vic Key. He flew out in his last at-bat. Pulled toward right center field. Kepler's on the move. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. Trying to pick things up where he left off, Lee Smiley. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. And that's cut on and missed. 0-1.
Boys, we see the pitch count. It's hard to remember the last time we saw a guy pitch this efficiently.
Yeah, Matt, it's incredible to watch him go after guys. He's forcing a lot of early contact, and they haven't done a whole lot with the balls they put in play against him.
Hit in the air down the right field line. And foul. And a fastball. Tough take there, but it's even back at 2-2. Got him swinging in the dirt. And the throw to first ends the inning. So nothing happening this time around. So a pivotal moment here, and digging in now, Nate Jarrett. And he does so representing the possible go-ahead run. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. Ready for another shot now. Gustavo Mota. He singled his last time up.
Gustavo Mota.
Hit in the air to right center field. This ball is carrying well. Back it goes, and it is out of here.
Wow, talk about a guy getting hot, right? Hits a bomb, hit one yesterday. Usually when he gets hot, he starts to hit them in bunches, and this could be...
Ready once again, Peter Morales.
Captain Peter Morales.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Kepler's on the move. Lays himself out and makes a spectacular catch. No, the call is that he trapped it. Ready for another chance? Lee Smiley. A winning run is at first base.
Smiley.
Here's the first pitch. Now a bunt attempt here. Oh, and he overshoots his first baseman as it's over his head. And they won't get him as he's able to advance from first to third on what would certainly be scored a throwing error.
Everything looked routine until the throw. He just rocketed that thing directly over the first baseman's head. I mean, he's a pretty good athlete, but he had absolutely no chance to come down with that one.
So a big spot here, and stepping in, Jesus Aguilar. And he could very well get the intentional pass here, as that would set up a potential double play ball that might keep the game tied. A drive to left. Get out of here. Get out of here. Gone. They win it. Santa Maria. So a 3-run blast to straightaway left. And with one swing of the bat, this ball game is over.
Wow, everybody wants to be a hero and hit one of those walk-off game-winning home runs. So you know right now when he's getting mobbed by his teammates, he has to feel awfully good.
Our final line score. First for the victorious